What the fuck is going on? Look at this! Look! Look! Look!
Foodie Indy says switching to live scene. Foodie Indy says scene successfully switched to live.
Live. I might have to make my starting soon scene longer because no one's here. Usually no one's here at the beginning after the first minute. So I used to have some people, but like, I think they got more busy in life. It's okay. It's okay. Yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy.
Restreambot says YouTube. That really very yeah, I'm just chopped liver. Sigh.
Sigh. Yo, what's up? How you be? What you been up to? Been busy? Haven't seen you in a while. I have Somo on the YouTube. Kitty. Chopped liver. The girly. The girly.
That really very yeah, real life is getting in the way of fun.
Yeah, I know what you mean. The streamers are retiring, at least retiring from IRL. Unfortunately. But I don't think I'm ever retiring because like I don't do it for like, you know, career. I just do it for like obviously for fun and to keep me company and to document. Those are the 3 reasons why. Fun, document, you know, keep me company. 3 reasons why. No, if I'm like have no employment, that's a different story. Have no employment. I don't have a savings. I never had a savings in my life, really. Never had a savings. I tried to do a savings, but I couldn't really add money to it that often. Where's my lime? Right there. Could use this one. We're gonna make. I mean, we're already gonna slow cooking the chicken. We're gonna heat up the brown rice.
Lady Stiletto says howdy.
Howdy. Gonna heat up the brown rice. The brown rice. Heat up the brown rice. And we're gonna have a burrito, but we're gonna also have the taco, or at least 2 tacos, 1 burrito. Not like a huge burrito, I don't think. We'll make a thin layer of rice. Thin layer. Not a big boy layer.
Lady Stiletto says, are we using mystery bitten avocados?
What about avocados? No. These are brand new avocados. I threw away the other one. I'm using this one. See, it's when I leave it down here, it's fine. I just bought these today. Brand new. Spent $50 on groceries. Super expensive. I didn't buy much either. It's just. The more I think about it, like I keep talking about this on stream. I just can't control it. But my employer, they're bitching about my one bad metric, and that's it. Everything else is perfect. All my metrics are perfect. Everything else is in green. Well, I don't need a lot. I just need a little. But they're also underpaying me, so like, and they're bitching. the fuck.
Lady Stiletto says
And they're basically making me. I mean, I told them I could offer you like medical records, but like, I didn't tell them this, but I think it's stupid that you need medical records to prove my speech impediment. You know, it's a
Lady
little,
Stiletto says F.
yeah, it's the capture card is messed up.
Leaper says, what is going on there? Slipstream JC says, I saw no push-up.
What are you talking about? Let me check. I'll check the pod.
Paranoia V2 says at Leaper.
I had to restart it to fix the issue. At least the BRB screen is working. Do you see the clips load up? I can't. I think the clips just stopped working. Is it cold? Yeah, it's cold.
Lady Stiletto says back.
So I mean, I know you guys don't hear a speech impediment, but the thing is like. Something's wrong with the cable. Hold on, restarting the cable. I'm reconnecting the cable. And I reconnected the cables. That's strange. Why is it doing this?
Lady Styletto says that.
Yeah. I'm watching the numbers on my end too. Okay. It's crashing. Let me stop it again. Should be holding for now. Yeah, we're at 6,000, around 6,000 or so. I think. Are we holding for 6,000? No, it's dropping. It's crazy. I mean, at least we're holding around 2,000 now. That's fine. Should be okay. Should be okay. Alright, let's go upstairs. I'm dropping really hard down here. And when I start streaming down here, we're gonna have to have used all my modems. It's crazy. I don't want to talk about the employer thing, but it's like a big issue that I have to figure out. I have to figure it out. Alright, bitrate's getting better now. You there? Still there, chat? And bitrate is going crazy. It's really strange. No, I just something's going on with the internet or something. Those are the usual plastic containers I have in there. Yo, what's up, Extreme? My speaker. How you doing, Extreme? Extremely subtle. How you be? Oh, it says I want to connect to my Bluetooth. Oh, connection issues today, chat. Connect. I might have to restart the phone. Yeah, we have to restart the phone. Let me launch the Twitch app from the other phone. And I'll just read. Where are you, Foodie Andy? There we go. I'm gonna restart the phone. Alright, I'm reading. Excuse me. So, but yeah, I was talking about the employee issue I'm having right now. Employer issue. So I have a speech impediment, but it's like subtle. I don't have issues with humans most of the time. Sometimes I do, because I do speak a little bit faster, and certain people who are not used to faster paced speakers like me, they don't understand me. Sometimes, not all the time, just certain words, because I don't emphasize and don't enunciate certain words. You know what I mean? Especially if there's like a lot of pressure and anxiety. If someone's screaming at me and they're very angry, and I feel that, I start to stumble on my words, not intentionally, just how I am. You know, and we're doing a phone update now. Lol. That's one of the reasons why I don't like doing YouTube videos, because I listen to myself. I have to listen. I have no choice but to listen to myself. And if I don't understand my words clearly, I have to put like subtitles, because I'm not gonna redo the recording, obviously. Lol. You know. So like I do have a speech pattern, but it's like subtle. It's not all the time. But the thing is, like, the machine AI that listens to the calls, it understands me 70% of the time, which is fine. It's a decent number for me and you. But the thing is that a corporation wants, this specific corporation wants 93%. So yeah, that's why they have to follow certain processes and procedures. Once they get written up to a certain point, you have to terminate me. It doesn't matter if I'm good or bad. They're terminating me either way. I'm not meeting the metrics. I'm not qualified, basically. Even though I've been doing this job for 10 years. At least with this company for 3 years, 10 years in the industry. Did the phone restart fine? Yeah. See, fast speakers, the AI doesn't understand and can't comprehend fast speakers. It just can't comprehend it. Just like if you call into like a call center and it's listening to your voice, you have to speak up very loudly and enunciate like very slowly and clearly and loudly. If you're not used to that, it's very annoying. You know what I mean? I've seen people like constantly yell at the AI on the phone, even myself, and it gets really, really irritating. Salamella. Salamella. Yeah, certain words I cannot pronounce. And the thing is that the machine doesn't give a shit. If you cannot pronounce it, that's your fault. So you lose points. And if I lose points, I eventually get written up. Because it has to be like a certain average per month. An average per month, I have to meet 93% machine understanding me. And my speaker is not working anymore. I don't know why. Salmonella. I'm gonna have to like forget and like unpair and then repair it. Where is it? Thanks for the follow, Henry. How you doing, Henry? There we go. For some reason, the damn Bluetooth speaker just loses its pairing ability every like 3-4 months, and I still can't connect. Lol. I might have to get a new one because it's constantly is doing this like so often now. Let me turn off the Bluetooth on here. Turn it back on. This is what you gotta do for troubleshooting, chat. IRL. Evening. I get some house calls into my house that I can barely understand. I wish it was you working for them. Yeah, some people don't like it. I mean, some customers, but not all of them. Like very, very small percentage. Like maybe like 1% don't like the way I speak because like I speak way too fast, and they're Southerners, and Southerners speak very, very slowly. I can't get the speaker to work anymore. If I called the business and you answered, I would ask if you did your laundry. No! No. Where is the speaker? That southern drawl. Yeah. I can't get this to work. It's so annoying. I want to restart the phone one more time. So annoying. Alright, what are we doing now? What do you do? Cut this. Cut some of this. Cut some of this. Red pepper. I've been slow cooking on high for the last 4 hours, I think. Chicken. Salsa's in there. Salsa. I'm putting it on low for now. Salsa. What's up, Orby? Hey, do you say that, hey, this is for the Andy? No, of course not. I have to say like the motto, like the company motto or whatever. I hate it. The only thing I don't like, the script I don't like about is you have to do ownership. So like, I can help you with that, even though I'm confident that I cannot help them, because in certain situations, I cannot help them at all. So basically, I'm lying to them, saying that I can help them, even though I know I can't, because I know how the system works. I am very knowledgeable, probably more knowledgeable than anyone in the whole call center. That there's certain aspects of the system and how it works, and I already know how to fix. As soon as they call in, I already know how to fix it, and if I know there's a fix for it, or there's no fix for it. Basically. It's not, even though it sounds like it's a call center, like it's a tech IT issue, but it's not. It's a shredding company, basically. So, but they have a lot of IT issues internally. That's the problem, which is causing disruption for almost 2 years since they launched the system. Lol. Yeah, I was restarting my phone again. For some reason, it wasn't connecting to it, so I have to mess around with it. I have to like do so much shit, so much troubleshooting. Let's see. Connection, Bluetooth. There we go. When I saw the end of the last stream, and I was like, I gotta follow. What happened last stream? I don't remember now. What did I do? Yeah, it's correct. Orby. Why is it not coming up? This is not good, chat. I'm gonna have to use my other speaker. My backup. Five push-ups, god damn it. Oh, there's a clip 3. Pair. There we go. Wait, this has no battery. I'll charge it anyways. Alright, now it's working. I have no internet. I have to connect to the internet.
Lady Styletto says every Andy stream is odd. Houdini says TT.
There we go. We got
Inu Henry says at Lady Styletto.
voice.
Warpy Pro says push-ups.
Yeah.
Inu Henry says the conversations toward the end.
I don't remember. I have very bad short-term memory. If you ask me about like what happened in the year 2005, I was working at McDonald's, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck. I was working out though earlier. I did curls and I did jumping jacks. Fuck. One, 2,
Lady Styletto says those feet need to be hazmated.
4, 5. It's 5? 6,
Warpy Pro says half squats.
7, 8,
Warpy Pro says fake squats.
9,
Warpy Pro says cheater.
10. I don't want to go wide.
Warpy Pro says bad form. Bomasian GDP says LOL.
Are you carrying me to see
Warpy
it?
Pro
Anyway?
says refund. Lady Styletto says cheater.
There is no refunds. I did it. I see me.
Lady Styletto says bending over isn't a squat.
I thought it was.
Bomasian GDP says balls to the floor boy now at Foodie.
I can't do that. I can't do balls to the floor. What am I doing again?
Extreme Subtle says I read your tweet the other day.
Which one?
I'm guessing WWE didn't want to pay for or couldn't secure the rights for Kane's 2008 theme in 2K.
Oh, yeah.
Bomasian GDP says them are the real way you squats.
He has a few. I was disappointed in it.
I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
I don't know why I can't see that in chat. You're funny. I don't know who's running that, by the way. It doesn't tell me. I think that's the purpose. I probably unintentionally or intentionally did that. I can't know who did it. I don't remember. I really don't remember. But yeah, I wish they had the original song of Kane's. But he has like 2 or 3, right? Like really good ones in the last 20-year career he had. Or something, right? He had 20 years? Or 15 years? I don't remember. 20 year, 15 year, same shit, right? Let's go. It's a little firm. A little firm. To wash my hands. Whoa.
Extreme Subtle says yeah. In 08 he was probably using the one by Finger 11.
Finger 11. Was that like the newer one? That has like actual vocals in it? Like the original Kane song didn't have vocals. I think that was made by WWE. And I think the one that had vocals was made by like a band or something. We cut something.
Extreme Subtle says yes. Slow Chemical.
Soul Chemical, yeah. I would play it now, but we get claimed.
Jabeth Khan says you don't have a general text chat section in your Discord.
I do. You have to get approved. You have to go the first channel. There should be to how to get verified. There should be like a area where you just click on the reaction, just to avoid like bots from joining the server. That's it. I'll show you. See, verify. You have to hit the exclamation point. Exclamation point. exclamation point, and you get added to that user list. See, the user list is right there.
Sunless_apprentice says it's always Taco Tuesday here.
Yeah, because I love taco. I want to eventually open my own taco stand, and maybe we could have CM or Scentless Apprentice to be a guest star in the taco stand. You know, that'd be fun, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be fun? I think it'll be fun. I don't know when I could get the taco stand. It won't be in the US. I can't afford it in the US.
Bro says you're being weird, man.
You're being weird.
Javeth Khan says ooh.
Yeah. I think the first one, if I could afford it, I'm gonna do my first taco stand in Bangkok, or like around somewhere close to the center of the Bangkok area. Like around touristy areas, obviously, because I'm gonna be mostly focused on getting tourists, because it's more geared towards the tourists.
Bro says you can't do that, LMAO.
Can't do what?
Lady Styletto says at Scentless_apprentice.
Can't do what?
Scentless_apprentice says there are probably a lot of small markets and cities in the US that need legit tacos. Javeth Khan says you want to do a taco stand podcast. Lady Styletto says at Javeth Khan hi.
Hi. Non-podcast.
Javeth Khan says at Lady Styletto. Bro says stop flailing your arms around, that's been done before. Scentless_apprentice says at Lady Styletto.
I've been watching too much CX.
Bro says how are you going to illegally open a taco stand?
Not illegally. I'm gonna research and get the proper license in Thailand. In Thailand, I think you have to have 1 or 2 natives as an employee. So it's gonna cost.
Bro says doubt.
Don't doubt. It's gonna happen. It might not happen soon. It'll happen though. I mean, if it's a podcast, I'll be even better.
Bro says big doubt.
But it won't be like a regular podcast. I might have like a podcast like once a month if I do have a taco stand in Thailand. Over in US, it'll just cost way too much.
Javeth Khan says there's a YouTube channel that does pop-up podcasts on the street.
What's the channel? I'm trying to think what I'm doing. Post it into Discord if I won't remember if you post it in the chat.
Javeth Khan says you mean you're trying to open a franchise.
Eventually, but if it works out, the first location does. I will open up a franchise in Thailand.
Scentless_apprentice says so much for the competition in Thailand, and you don't have a built-in appetite from consumers there, unless you find a very expat-centric place.
No, the consumer is tourists. It's not really made for the natives and locals. Locals and natives, they're fine with Thai food and paying very cheap prices.
Bro says look at him ruining the night.
Not ruin it. Like, how would you do it then? Like this?
Bro says ruining.
You show me how then, mister. You show me how. But yeah, I would like to have a franchise. I'm not sure like how many it will be.
Bro says continues to ruin night. Lady Styletto says it's so cute. He thinks he is doing something. Bro says yes.
I don't know. Oops. There we go.
Javeth Khan says I forgot the name of the channel. But there's a few now on YouTube. Just Google it to get an idea.
Alright.
Interesting concept.
Yeah.
Bro says Fungus Andy.
Fungus Andy? See, it cuts perfectly fine. What are you talking about? Nice and sharp.
Scentless_apprentice says move to Anchorage, Alaska and open the best fucking taco joint in town and dance with polar bears and penguins.
Do you know that Alaska is like the most expensive state in the country. Probably right next to California.
Pomasian GDP says, fun guy Andy, I think he meant a food indie.
How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, it's I see Alaska as basically the wealthy of Texas. That's how I see Alaska. They're the wealthy of Texas.
Corby says, fungasi handy.
Like the most wealthy people from Texas move to Alaska to retire. That's the way I see Alaska.
Lady Styletto says cross-contamination stream.
I don't have any meat here. I'm fine with cross-contamination if it doesn't involve meat. There's no meat anywhere here. Meat is in the slow cooker. What is that face? What's up, Permit? We're gonna be in New York on Friday, by the way, chat.
Pomasian GDP says, how is it going tonight?
I just started streaming. It's going well now. Chat is going good, actually. Chat is active. I like it when chat's active.
Extremo Subtle says, AENY.
Yeah, NY. But I'm broke, unfortunately. So, I shouldn't go, but I'm going anyways. Plan to collaborate with CM.
Pomasian GDP says, I took a nap and just woke up and seen you on.
Good. I'll be with CM on probably Friday or Saturday. I'm not sure which day we're deciding yet. We're gonna be in Midtown. The food I want to explore is Filipino. And what was the other ones? It's on my list. I made a list for New York. Indian, Filipino, and Peruvian. Those are the three I want to eat that weekend. We're gonna be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but we're gonna leave either Sunday night. I'm not sure yet, or Monday morning we're gonna leave. I'm not sure yet. But if I leave Monday morning, I'm not streaming, and I'm just going straight to the bus. 'Cause I have work on Tuesday.
Lady Styletto says, if you say Jollibee for Filipino.
Jollibee, I think Jollibee is like a last resort. Like if we're tight on time, I'll go Jollibee. But I want to go like a real restaurant, you know. But I am tight on money, so I might have no choice but to do that. Like if
Capital says, can I send you a Cash App dono?
Yeah, of course. You don't have to ask me. You can send it anytime you want. You guys can send me anything you want. I'm gonna have a P.O. box soon, by the way, too. Eventually. If you want to send stuff over there too, you can. I'm gonna have to pay a fine. I have to pay a $200 fine. I'm gonna pay on Friday before I leave, and that was gonna go towards the 1 year P.O. box. It's somewhere right there. Exclamation point tree. It's on there. Exclamation point tree. So if you're on my link tree's on there. Don't die. Exclamation point tree will post it for you, lady. Yeah.
Lady Styletto says LOL. I'm timed out for posting your link.
No, it's automatic. It's not whitelisted. But it's in the whatchamacallit. The tree. In the tree.
Samples_apprentice says, wow, why would you do that to Lady Stiletto?
No, it's automatic. You know this. You know this. When did you come back to New York City, Setlist? I know you've been here once, right? In New York. What did you do in New York, by the way? When you did come, besides hanging out with CM. Unless it's like private stuff you did. Private.
Samples_apprentice says, I was in New York for work last August and took some time out to meet CM on the Brooklyn Bridge.
Okay.
Samples_apprentice says, I might go again in July.
Okay, good. July? Oh man, July. What am I doing in July? I think I'm going to Philadelphia, and I might go to Boston. But with this fine, the fine might just not.
Hermit Capital says, I sent cash out for a sausage biscuit at McDonald's.
Oh really? Sausage biscuit. Do they sell biscuits still? Let's see. I got cash out $2.50. Thank you. Thank you for the $2.50. I'm not sure if they have biscuits still over here in my area. I don't even think they still sell them anywhere in the East Coast. I haven't seen them in a while, actually. Biscuits. When did they discontinue that? I used to work at McDonald's, by the way, chat. I think they discontinued it when I used to work there, like almost 15 years ago.
Hermit Capital says, Sag, get a McFlurry then.
McFlurry? I'm very lactose intolerant.
Lady Styletto says he will use it toward a nice healthy salad.
Those salads are not $2.50. Those salads are, I mean, unless you're talking about the size salad, they're probably about $3. No meat, just salad. The real salad, like the full size salad in McDonald's, they're about $10 now. I think. Last time I checked. $10. $10. Yeah, we're gonna be hanging out with CM this weekend. I'm not sure what he's in the mood for. I know he can't eat pork. I mean, I don't really eat pork much either, but it depends on the meal.
Lady Styletto says he will use it to buy an avocado that was not bitten.
That's true. Is that enough? I don't know. Should be enough.
Samples_apprentice says Cook Sinks is in New York now.
Yeah, I mean, he's in New Jersey, actually. He's in Yonkers. I was just watching him. He's going to New York now. I mean, he gets hotels in New York. But he was in Jersey. He was doing drone streams. Drone streams, chat. Drone streams.
Orby Bro says, do you like to come?
What? Huh? Oh no.
Orbibro says, did you see Cookson's trash clip?
No. His chat is too fast to like really follow the content. I have to have chat interaction, usually. Unless it's like something really crazy going on.
Orbibro says some guy threw trash on him when he told me not to litter.
Oh, that was LSF. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that's basically in New York, people don't give a shit, and if you start giving a shit about what they do, then they start shitting on you, essentially. Usually in New York, that's how it is. Perfect. A lot of ingredients. Oh no. Might be a little bit too hard, actually. I mean, it looks perfect, but it's a little bit, just a tad too hard.
Hellcat_187 says, hey chef.
Yo, what's up, Hellcat? Where you been? Hi, UB. It's a little bit too firm. But I'm gonna have to just accept it and deal with it. Maybe. Unless I'll just like, put it away for something else. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit too firm for me. Too bitter.
Lady Styletto says, doesn't that give you tummy aches if not ripe?
I'm not sure. I normally just eat it when it's like a little bit more ripe. You know, for texture purposes, experience. Where is the Ziploc? I'll save it for tomorrow. Should get better by tomorrow, we'll hope. And the color looks fine. I mean, it looks perfect. But it's not, it's too firm. Okay, no avocado today. Alright, we're gonna construct the burrito first.
Hellcat_187 says, been working outside. Northeast Paul weather been awesome.
Yeah. Northeast weather is awesome, I agree. I agree. Where is Chipotle? What have you been up to outside?
Extreme Subtle says it was perfect today. Left the house in just a shirt.
Yeah, I same thing, same here. Doing a light layer of brown rice. Should be fine. Alright, chicken.
Orbibro says, isn't that tortilla too big, man?
Too big? No.
Lady Styletto says, I will be lurking. Hellcat_187 says, you said you want to try Filipino food. Try Baloo.
Yeah, I'm going to New York City for Memorial Day weekend. Where is that? Oh, balut? Is that Filipino? I thought it was Vietnamese. I really thought it was Vietnamese. Yummy, yummy.
Hermit Capital says, are you going to stream in NYC?
Of course.
Should visit Chinatown for content.
I usually do, actually. But I've been there
Genuinely
too many
says, I
times.
think it's both.
I've been there too many times on stream. So I'm going to focus on Midtown this time. It's going to cost a lot of money, probably, for the food there. We'll see what we can do. We'll be mostly exploring Midtown. I've been to, like, downtown too many times. Oh, why can't... Don't fall in, chat. Oh, shit. Lol. Man, it's really coming off. Fall off the bone. Hell yeah. There is no bone, by the way. It's just boneless chicken breast. Mmm.
Hermit Capital says he'll be lurking.
Alright. I'll be eating pretty soon. It's probably enough for now. I'll spread that one later. Yummy, yummy. Look at this beauty. But yeah, I'll be in New York. I'm not sure what time.
Hellcat_187 says a Filipino friend told me about it. Lady Styletto says I hope that isn't a stick-free pan, using metal utensils against it.
I don't.
Inu Henry says low light Andy.
I don't know.
Corby Brooks says, what does that sound like?
I don't know if it's whatchamacallit? Stick stain free or whatever it's called. Stick free. Oh, non-stick? I don't know if it's non-stick. I got the cheapest slow cooker possible.
Corby Brooks says stain-free Omigalo.
Omigolol. 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 Yummy, yummy, chat. It's gonna be juicy. Oh, I forgot the beans downstairs.
Corby Brooks says the way you mix is so chaotic.
It is. It's meant to be chaotic.
Corby Brooks says it makes me want to hold my breath indefinitely.
Indefinitely? That's not good to say, mister. Goddamn. Alright. Peppers. Tomato.
Hellcat_187 says I personally don't understand why someone would eat balut unless they was starving.
I don't know either. I haven't tried it yet. I might do a donut go for it, but it's gonna be expensive. Like in comparison
Corby
to
Pro says I personally don't understand what Fungus Andy is doing.
Fungus Andy. I'm not Fungus Andy. I'm putting toppings on here. What else it looks like? I put the sauce.
Hellcat_187 says expensive. Really?
Is it really expensive? I mean, if I was gonna do it, I would do it for Don't Go. I don't really want to do it.
Inu Henry says not cheap.
Is it like $50 or something like that? Each? I assume.
Hellcat_187 says I'm asking you.
Oh, I have no idea. But if I was gonna do a Don't Go, it's gonna be.
Inu Henry says probably like 10 to 20 from an Asian market.
Oh, okay. I would do it. I would do it only for like maybe at cheapest $800 for Don't Go. It's not about the money, chat. It's just I prefer that. I could use I could use the cash for something else, for like other content. All right, perfect. I'll deal with pain for some cash. Pain, chat. Pain. Alright, making the one burrito and we're gonna make a taco as well. If we can find it. There we go. Balut. Something I would try, it might sound a little disgusting, is snake. But I would only do it if it's cooked properly by a professional chef. Snake. An alligator. I haven't tried those things. Alligator and snake. Snake! Where's my top to this thing? There it is. There we go. Alright. Almost done, chat. I just want to seal the tortilla for the burrito. And then toast 2 tacos. Maybe one. Just maybe one. What are you guys eating today? Or if you're ready to eat, or going to eat? West Coasters. Have you had dinner yet? What time is it over there? 7? So early. What? 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 Let me taste this actually. I'm curious. How does it taste? Okay.
Filmessian GDP says just a cup of chicken noodles.
Chicken noodle soup?
Extrema Subtle says had some leftover pizza, so I tossed some extra sauce on it along with oregano and garlic.
Is it like homemade pizza you made yourself? Or you went to the store? Or frozen pizza? I love pizza. I can't have it much. It's more of a rare thing now. Too many carbs.
Filmacium GDP says ramen.
Ramen.
Hellcat_187 says BTW. I really liked your IRL in London.
Thank you.
The models he was photographing. I've seen the hard work they put into it. Extremely Subtle says NY style from a store.
And Y styles from a store. From your pizzeria, right? What do you want, cat? What? I love making pizza too at home. I used to. I only did it for content. I made pizza with like a pre-made flatbread, and I made like a barbecue chicken pizza. That was amazing. Amazing, chat. Amazing. Gotta feed my cat. What?
Hellcat_187 says Papa John's.
Papa John's. I haven't had Papa John's yet, actually. He's happy. We don't have Papa John's here. They closed it down like 15 years ago. I've been living here for 20 years almost. Almost 20 years here, chat.
Extrema Subtle says barbecue chicken. Pizza sounds great.
Yeah.
We haven't made pizza here yet.
I made it with Swiss cheese though, because I'm very lactose intolerant, and Swiss has the least amount of lactose apparently, according to the research. Alright, I'll just do one taco. I'm not gonna do two. Taco man. All I wanna be is a taco man. Yeah, once I get my taco stand, I'm gonna create like a good commercial for it. I can't wait for it. It's gonna be years though. Good jingle too. Now I'm in the mood for barbecue chicken pizza. Is this done? No. Oh shit, too much. Fuck, and it still didn't seal it. LOL. Failed at seal. Sealed fail, chat.
Filmacium GDP says burn.
Not really. It's just it's a little crispy though. A little crispy, chat. No biggie. No biggie. Still good. That should be good.
Hellcat_187 says skunk taco.
Skunk. That's good. Alright. burrito and taco.
Extremely Subtle says I love homemade hard shell tacos.
Me too.
Getting that meat super seasoned and tossing some sour cream in there.
No, I can't have sour cream. I'm very, very lactose intolerant. I can have like whatchamacallit with it. What's the thing called? Lactate. That would help a lot, but not all the time. Sometimes it doesn't help.
Filmasian GDP says right at Extremely Subtle.
It's gonna be a little thick. A little thick. It's hot. The heat's still on. That's why.
Filmasian GDP says I love tacos like my mother loves spaghetti.
Hope you guys are inspired to make tacos. Like, I've been making Taco Tuesday for how many months now? Every Tuesday. Hope you're inspired to make some yourself, chat. Alright, this one. It's my favorite sauce, by the way. Thai sweet chili. There we go.
Hellcat_187 says cod is on sale at ShopRite this week. I want to try making fish tacos sometime.
Oh yeah, cod is good.
Extremely Subtle says I could eat that stuff every day, to be honest.
No, don't. It's not that healthy. I mean, it's a little. I mean, I'm having vegetables with it too. It's not like it's completely unhealthy, but. Eventually, we're gonna do like a homemade healthy taco. Like it might be like a lettuce taco or something like that. Eventually. All right, taco and burrito. Yummy, yummy. I mean, I should shave this on there too. Zest it up.
Filmasian GDP says okay, they're about the same. Becca's I can make some great spaghetti. My mother says I make the best she ever tasted. Lady Styletto says the first dinner party I hosted was a taco fiesta. I made all of the components and people built their own tacos.
Oh. Yummy, yummy.
Filmasian GDP says, wow, look, Fuad boy.
Yummy, yummy. Where I put this? Lol. There we go. I want to host stuff too, honestly. Like, I don't think my house is like really meant for that. I have to clean a lot more in order to like not be embarrassed if I hosted something here.
Filmasian GDP says that Lady Styletto some interesting.
Lens. White zoom. There we go. Should be fine. All right, burrito. Pulled chicken burrito and pulled chicken
Lady
taco.
Styletto says everyone loved it. Filmasian GDP says gonna have a party soon with my homies. Gonna fry shrimp up breakthrough a nice bottle to CP on for a nice weekend.
Bon appetit. Chicken was too juicy.
Cleo says exquisite.
That's right.
Filmasian GDP says enjoy, thank God. I just ate LOL.
Oh. What's up, Phil?
Extremely subtle says my mouth is watering. Hellcat underscore 187 says looks delicious.
Thank you. It is delicious. Now time for the burrito. Definitely juicy. I wish I had avocado in it. Yeah. The chicken is gonna be good. I probably have enough chicken to last me for the whole week, honestly. We'll have to make a what's it called? Burrito bowl. Ow. Yummy, yummy. I think slow cooking chicken for pulled pork method is the best way to have pulled pork. I tried multiple ways of pulled pork. I tried pan sear and I tried air fried. It's just too dry in comparison to slow cooker. It's definitely missing the avocado. It's been a lot better.
Loyolia says another Tuesday, another taco. Hello, Mr. Andy.
What's up?
Filmacion GDP says Chef Boyardee Andy.
No.
Loyolia says square up though.
Square up, man. You mean square up. We're just finishing up, actually.
Loyolia says LOL.
Oh, and one more. We're going to New York City,
Hellcat
though, man.
underscore 187 says, do you have a smoker?
I really want one, though. But I'm like too poor, honestly.
Loyolia says Booty Boy RD.
Foodie Boyardee. I haven't ate Chef Boyardee in years. I think I have it in the house as a backup, as an emergency supply. Well, that's it. I don't really eat it. Chef Boyardee. Whoa, that's some good stuff, dude.
Loyolia says there's a can rolling to your house right now.
Who? There's a can? What do you mean? No. No, look. I'll be in New York City Friday. I'm not sure what time I'm going live. I'll be going live maybe.
Loyolia says like the commercial.
Oh. I don't remember watching the commercials. I haven't watched a typical commercial, and this is forced down my throat from Twitch.
Extremely Subtle says I remember that commercial LOL.
No. I should be in New York City. I should be able to go live by maybe like 4 or 5 p.m. I'm not sure. I'm not in a rush to get into the city, basically. Who knows? I might take a bus in the morning, and I should be able to go live earlier. I might meet up with CM, possibly Friday or Saturday. Depends on the weather. Weather's going to dictate the whole plan.
Loyolia says oh shit.
Are we doing doing foodie content?
Loyolia says what are y'all gonna do?
Foodie content? I'll be going to a Filipino restaurant. I don't know if he wants to or not, but That's the plan. We'll see. We're gonna look for an Indian restaurant too. I haven't had Indian since London. I miss Indian. I love Indian food.
Extrema Subtle says no rain all week and Friday is gonna be sunny and warm.
Oh shit. Not good. Thank you for checking. Friday's gonna be nice and sunny and warm. What about Saturday? It's Saturday and
Loyal
Sunday.
says Butterfingers.
I know. I'm gonna take this downstairs. We're gonna go on a bike for a little bit. Not outside bike, but indoor bike. I mean, I could go.
Hellcat_187 says, are you riding the bike tonight?
Yeah, I was just saying that. I'm going on a bike. Not
Loyal
outside.
says 3 miles tonight.
I'll try. I'll try.
Extrema Subtle says Saturday and Sunday slightly warmer, but not as sunny.
Slightly warmer, but not as sunny. Okay. Oh, I'm full. All right. I mostly consume a lot of water in the day, but when I do eat very salty foods like this.
Hellcat_187 says was funny. Fist bump.
What's funny? This guy's funny? Sometimes I have some sugar, but only very little. That's it. This will last me for a month, probably. And there's no high fructose syrup in this. It's cane sugar. It's, in my opinion, as one of the healthier sweet iced tea. Sweet iced tea. I have to eat these tonight, actually.
Loyal says no way that lasts a month.
Yeah, because I don't drink it every day. I used to drink a lot more juice. I could probably drink that in a day or two. Before, when I was not as obedient. Now I am more obedient, because you have to train yourself, like, little by little. I had this for, like, what, 2 weeks in here, I think? Maybe 3? It's good until June 23rd. So I don't drink a lot of that. I drink maybe a cup every few days. I used to have an apple juice in here. It took me about 3 weeks to finish. So I'm getting better now. It's all about obedient.
Loyal says that's good.
They basically just not needing sugar as much. I'm consuming more fruit though, like this. There's a little bit of mold in there too, but a little bit of mold doesn't kill you though, right, chat? Good. A little mold will kill you, chat.
Filmasiang GDP says some of them, after opening you have to drink within 14 of opening.
Depends on the juice. Some juice will start to build up mold. Depends on the juice. It depends on preservatives, if it has preservatives or not. I have to finish these right now. Because of the mold. Mold!
Jimmy Appa says, is dinner ready yet?
I just ate. You just got here. You missed all the content.
Filmasiang GDP says the best seat in the house. Hellcat_187 says guard to cut back on breads though. Tomasian GDP says the toilet seat. Jimmy Alpha says wow rude.
Yeah. What? No, I did cut back on breads actually. I completely cut out all white bread.
Jimmy Alpha says you gotta learn to stall big boy.
Huh? Stall? I was stalling. I was using a slow cooker for the last 4 hours or so. That's slow cooked chicken.
Jimmy
right
Alpha
there.
says why only white bread?
No, white bread is like the worst of the worst. You know this. Whole wheat bread is very healthy. I mean, to some
Loyoya
degree.
says damn Jimmy just sounded like a hungry abused husband that just got home from work asking for dinner lol. Jimmy
good.
Alpha says you've only been streaming for 1 hour 20 minutes.
Yeah, I was hungry.
Jimmy Alpha says whole wheat bread is not healthy but okay.
It has a lot
Kai
of.
says Waza.
Has a lot of wheat. I mean, it has like vitamins or whatever it's called.
Warby Bro says I stopped eating bread, but still eats tortilla.
No, one tortilla a week is not bad.
Jimmy Alpha says KEKW.
It's
Jimmy
not
Alpha
bad.
says copium.
One tortilla a week is not bad, chat. I promise you. One tortilla. I'm really good at moderation. What else? I used to eat muffins every week. Now I cut back to like
Loyoya
once
says
a
who
week.
the fuck eats just 1 tortilla a week.
Me. You have to control yourself. I have to control myself for my health.
Jimmy Alpha says it's like 1 drug a week.
Yeah, it's no big deal, right? But what is it? What is it saying? I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Trying to remember now. I don't remember now. Oh yeah, muffins. I cut out muffins for the most part.
Loyoya says Chevy J. Hellcat_187 says good for you chef. Keep it up.
Yeah, I used to eat more muffins, but now I cut back. I cut back like I'm doing like the last time I had muffins was 2 weeks ago almost. I got muffins today though. So I'm pushing it further and further away from me, the sugar and the bread. It's just I touch it once in a while, not as much. So I'm getting better at control of that. Obviously, it's not an overnight thing.
Jimmy Alpha says Andy is brainwashed by the big bread industry.
Not really. Big bread industry has sugar. You know this. And sugar is addictive. Sugar is like antidepressants, essentially. I'm gonna start making homemade whole wheat muffins eventually. I don't know when though.
Jimmy Alpha says sugar is not an antidepressant PP God. Loyoya says booger sugar.
It feels like it though. That's what I'm saying. Papiga. Sugar gives you some kind of dopamine in your brain though, right? Same thing as like artificial sugar or natural sugar.
Hellcat_187 says beer.
No, I don't drink beer. I completely cut out. They completely cut out all soda, carbonated drinks.
Jimmy Alpha says let's just say you don't need more sugar.
I think the last time I had carbonated drink was in London with Puff, while we were like drinking outside. That's the last time I had a carbonated drink. I don't like carbonated drinks anymore. I mean, I do miss it a little bit, but not really Coke. I don't like Coke anymore. I miss the Colombian soda because that was like really sweet. Coke is not sweet for me. It's like
Loyoya says when you ate that
bittersweet.
fish and chips slow as fuck.
Those fish and chips were a lot. It was a huge portion if you remember. Fish and chips were not like U.S. fish and chips. U.S. fish and chips were much more smaller, not as big. My portion size has gone
Jimmy Alba
smaller.
says I like Colombian Coke.
I don't remember the name though. It's some kind of Colombian soda.
Bloyo says the UK lad gobbled that thing up.
Gobble that thing. Gobble that thing.
Bloyo says LOL same.
Same. Just putting shit away. There we go. I forgot to put this away.
Hellcat_187 says, hey chef, maybe I'll see you stream this weekend, eh? Bloyo says, did your feet fully recover from the UK trip yet?
I'll be in New York. Yeah, it definitely did though. It's been how long? How long has it been? When are we? I don't know when we are. We're May 23rd. I haven't been there in at least 45 days or something like that. So definitely recovered. Oh, I need to get new shoes for this weekend. I have new shoes, but I don't want to break them in New York. Shit. I need new walking shoes, but I have no money. Lol. I need to message all the travel streamers, see what walking shoes they use. Hopefully they respond though.
Kumito America says, what streamers do you watch?
I used to watch Chase Treasy, but he doesn't stream anymore. Basically retired. Used to watch. I kind of still watch Dasher, but he's also semi-retired, halfway retired. I used to watch Replacement when he was more IRL. He just retired. Everyone's retiring. He just retired from IRL. Lol. Who else? Spochi. He does a mixture now. He does more food and fitness content.
Kumito America says, dang, IRL is rough.
Yeah, it is rough.
Jimmy Appa says, any avocado biter suspects yet?
Not yet, no. Especially if you do IRL and you live in SoCal, like LA area, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you live with your parents, it's more reasonable. You could do it. But if you don't live with your parents, I don't think it's possible. Full-time IRL. Unless you have roommates, then it's probably possible. Who else did I watch? I used to watch Princess Droneflake and Trey Frog, but they also retired from IRL. Lol. They're Hawaii.
Royster says, sizzle sizzle.
So, Roy. Princess Droneflake and Trey Frog retired from IRL. But they're gonna come back.
Kumito America says, yeah, true. You mentioned you were going to NYC this weekend.
Yeah, I am. But I'm also paying for like a $200 fine I owe. I have to pay it. I'm gonna pay it by Friday when I get paid from work. I have no choice really. I don't want the
Jimmy
fine.
Alba says, July 4th weekend trip.
Yeah.
Chat will decide and vote on Discord where we going for the weekend trip. Chicago or Boston?
Yeah.
The trip is dependent on support from the community, especially for Chicago due to costing 2x more than Boston.
Yes. We're gonna go to either Boston or Chicago, but I have $0. So right now I can't buy the ticket. I mean, in theory, I should.
Cleo says everyone retires and comes back and then retires again.
Only Pigu. He retired and came back because he was dependent on the money from streaming. That's why he came back. I don't think he truly wanted to, but he made himself to want. I'm wanted enough, and he's doing really good now because because of that. That what he did, you know. That's in my opinion, my honest opinion. That's what happened. Like he retired, and he said it on stream that he became.
Kumito America
dependent.
says, how did he blow up so quick?
Who? Kapigu?
Kumito America says by retiring.
No, because like he retired for like 2-3 months or something like that, and he realized the money from his IRL streams was.
Kumito America says Pigu.
Yeah, the money he was getting from IRL streaming, or just streaming in general, he was dependent on it, basically. So once you're dependent on certain things, like income and stuff, you have to keep going and going and going. So he came back harder and grinded harder. From what I've seen, he went harder and harder on his IRL. IRL.
Jimmy Alpha says IRL is a money pit. LUL.
He went harder on IRL on YouTube, mostly YouTube, because he's doing a lot more YouTube himself to save money. I think that's from what I recall. So YouTube, TikTok, and he's doing more content geared towards like interacting with the public, which gets a lot of attention. Obviously, you guys know this. Yeah, and he blew up from that. Obviously, networking properly, he blew up from that too. He networked a lot better than most IRL streamers. Most IRL streamers. I do want to watch him more, but he's on a time that I can't watch regularly. He's on like I think he goes on around like 1 p.m. his time, which is 1 a.m. for me.
Kumito America says he went 100 to 200 up to like 500.
Yeah.
Kumito America says viewers.
Yeah, because like he's putting good content on YouTube as well, and YouTube it's as long as you make good content on YouTube, you get good eyeballs. And I think he's editing himself this time. I'm not 100% sure though. Yeah, he's getting better as a content creator. Being a really good streamer today is all about being a good content creator, not just a streamer. Oh, my balls. But I don't do it for a career. I just do it for fun and to document and have people talk to me, keep me company and stuff like that. What the hell?
Jimmy Alpha says weird champ.
What? Alright, we're gonna do 10 minutes, 2 miles. If we're hitting that, we'll do the 3 miles, and we'll have to add 5 more minutes to the timer. I basically do 5 minutes per mile. If I'm like actually trying hard.
Jimmy Alpha says go touch grass, old man. LUL.
I am old. I'm almost 40. Come on, see my bro. And like I'm almost 40, and like I make probably around $36,000 a year, which is absolute bullshit, dog shit. And like it's my fault, right? I know it's my fault, but I don't want to work for employers. I hate working for employers. I'd rather be an entrepreneur, but I don't have opportunities, access to money to make entrepreneurism as a real thing, unfortunately. But right now, I might have a small shot with my t-shirt company. A small shot. We'll have to wait and see and hope for the best, chat. Hopefully it works out. Right now I'm still in the building stages of the foundation building of the business, so I can't really launch right now. What today is? Today's May. Probably end of June it should be.
Jimmy Alpha says money has to come in.
You can't get money if you're not putting money out first. That's the unfortunate part of the business, any business. Unless you're obviously selling your body, it's a little different. It's a little different when you sell your body. You can just put your body as the product, and you don't have to put much money into it. Like other than like.
Jimmy Alpha says so sell your ass.
Unless you're going to the gym, you have to put money into the gym, And like if you're putting in money into the makeup products, you put money.
Kumingto
into the
America
products.
says LOL.
That's a little different when you sell your body. But I always wanted to do a t-shirt company, honestly. It was first the photography business, which.
Magic Girl 333 says hi Andy.
How you doing,
Jimmy
Magic
Appa says you'll
Girl?
let us know when you make a profit.
It's gonna be a while, probably.
Lady Styletto says sell it for fertilizer. Kumingto America says you can just walk around in parks and the city like Poplar in 3 months guy.
In the city.
Cleo says keep this up, I see a young Fabio in the making pog.
Are you talking about young? No. I don't intend to be a career streamer. Keep it up. I see young Fabio making pog in the making.
Kumingto America says young.
Young.
Jimmy Appa says you need the steps more.
What do you mean? What do you mean steps more? What do you mean? What do you mean? But yeah, my foundation for the company, for the business I have right now.
Kumingto America says trim the city and get your steps in. Jimmy Appa says there is this thing called walking.
Oh no, I know. I normally do that on my travel streams. You guys know this. London streams, I did 25,000 steps per stream, on average. Sometimes 34,000. My New York City streams, pretty much the same. Sometimes I'm doing like 8-hour streams. I should be doing like 20,000, 25,000 steps on average.
Kumingto America says damn.
But over here, this is now a walking city, chat. This is a driving city. And it's a small city. There's nothing to really see. It's not really interesting to really walk around here. Unfortunately. If it was interesting, I would be walking.
Jimmy Appa says you can still walk. Kumingto America says what city?
I can't dox myself. It's a small city. And
Jimmy Appa says Dimitri walks with his mom.
yeah, but he lives in a big city. And like, he goes to the park. He has a big park. I have one park that's walkable. And I wouldn't recommend walking alone there.
Lady Styletto says if you are going to do the bike, then you have to build a plan. 10 mins a day, the first week, 15 mins a day, the second week, etc.
I know.
Jimmy Appa says yeah, walk the park 10 times then.
10 times? Remember last time I walked the park alone? We got lost, mister. And it almost became dark. And I didn't have my sweater.
CM NYCTV says hi Andy.
What's up, Sam? Exclamation
Jimmy
point.
Appa says whose fault is that?
Exclamation
Jimmy
point.
Appa says LUL.
Can you shut up?
You've reached
Sam?
the halfway point. Jimmy Appa says big baby. Lady
Big baby.
Styletto says then start earlier.
Can you shut up, CM? We're gonna be with CM this
William
weekend.
Yef says put a sweatsuit on.
What's a sweatsuit? You mean like a full body sweatsuit? Like Khan, what he has? I purchased that red suit, by the way, for him. It was originally planned for
CM
Valentine's.
NYCTV says thank you for the shout out. Jimmy Appa says put on a latex gimp suit.
I originally
Cleo
purchased
says
it.
you walked laps in Texas at night. By a Seuss bus stop.
I did.
Anything is possible.
I did.
Tomasiang GDP says I can feel it.
I,
Bloyoyev says at CM NYCTV.
Houston was very sus. Like, and
Kumingto America says Coonshot.
all over.
At CM NYCTV.
I mean, at least the part I was
CM
on.
NYCTV says hi boo hi Jimmy. Bloyoyev says don't ever put in no red suit bro. Jimmy Appa says yeah walk at a corner LUL. CM NYCTV says hi Kuming. Lady Styletto says at Bloyoyev we gave up trying to get him to wear exercise clothes.
This is
CM
exercise.
NYCTV says Coonshots.
This is exercise clothes.
Bloyoyev says at Lady Styletto LOL.
This is. I went to a gym in public school. I needed a t-shirt and sweat shorts and sneakers, obviously. That's what I remember. That's it.
Kumito America says that's collar shirt though.
I
Lady
know.
Styletto says you wear that every day. How is it exercise clothes? Jimmy Appa says is that a t-shirt or a polo?
Polo.
Bloyoyev says LOL.
Polo. But they don't like polo because it doesn't look proper, or it could be more dangerous potentially. I'm not doing anything crazy right here. I'm just on a bike.
Jimmy Alpha says Marco Polo LUL.
Marco. Damn, I wish I could play some kind of IRL game called Marco Polo.
Jimmy Alpha says crazy. Loyoyev says exercise casual.
Do a Marco Polo IRL.
CM NYC TV says more.
Do Marco Polo IRL in New York City. That'd be really fun. But I need more than one player. I mean, besides myself and besides me and CM. I need more players. Probably at least 5. Marco Polo.
Loyoyev says more. CM NYC TV says, so are we gonna eat Filipino food?
Yes, Filipino. A lot of pork. No, I'm kidding. I might try the chicken adobo. I never had chicken adobo other than the one I made. I never had it from a professional.
Jimmy Alpha says Footy Andy is going to eat yo SCM. Jimmy Alpha says cat paw. Filmasium GDP says Marku Poople.
Poople.
Loyoyev says UWLOL.
There we go. Apparently, I could legally use my drone in New York at the Flushing Meadow Park. I might do drone content in Flushing Meadow as well, just to fill time, because obviously we can't just eat all day. So I might just also go to the park. Maybe rent a bike if I can find one or something. Damn, if I
CM
had...
NYC TV says what the name of the restaurant we going so I can see their menu.
I don't know yet. If I had money, I would buy another bike to have in New York City and use it around my mom's house. We could go to the park with that bike. But it'll cost me another $300 probably for another bike.
Jimmy Alpha says just rent a bike with CM and hold
You
hands.
can't. In Queens, there is no bikes to rent, unfortunately. At least not where I'm.
Loyoyev says AW.
It's closer towards the city.
CM NYC TV says Ayu.
The little areas around the city, called Sunnyside or something like that, they have bikes to rent.
Loyoyev says LOL.
That's an hour.
Jimmy Alpha says just have CM come to NYC 5 head.
That's probably like a 2-3 hour bike ride from Sunnyside to Forest Hills in Queens. That'll just take too long. To rent a bike from Sunnyside and take it to Forest Hills and then be responsible enough
Jimmy
to
Alpha
take it back.
says CM can race you.
They're gonna charge me at least $100 to rent it for a day. Lol. CM, look good. I'm gonna bring my camera. I'm gonna do some photography a little bit, not a lot. Look good when I come. Look good. Look your best. Look like that pimp, that godfather of Simp Mafia.
Jimmy Alpha says CM always look good SMH.
No, I meant with like a suit or whatever. I don't know. Whatever you feel comfortable with. I don't care. Whatever you feel.
Loyoyev says
class.
LOL. Rochester 11 says hi Andy / hi chat.
What's up, Heather? How you doing? We're just talking about
CM NYC TV says me and Andy are now symmetrical cause we have the same Sony cam. Jimmy Alpha says oh hi welcome at Rochester 11.
my camera's
Loyoyev
crooked.
says at Rochester 11.
And we're just talking about New York City. I'm going to New York City this Friday. I'll be there for the weekend, for Memorial Day weekend. And I'll be collaborating for like a day at least. At least one day with CM. At least. I'm not sure which day yet. Alright, we're at hit 2 miles. And what's my time? I don't know what's my time. It died. We'll go until 3 miles.
Loyoyev says CM said you better look good to Andy.
I'm not photographing myself.
Perchester 11 says I know I've been here, since right before you left the kitchen.
Huh? You mean today?
Loyoyev says see I'm gonna have his camera in you.
No. No!
Loyoyev says on you lol.
No! Ugh. 0.8 miles to go. Can anyone tell me how much longer, how long I've been going? I don't know how long I've been going.
NYC TV says I'm a cyber now.
I'm supposed to do 10 minutes per 2 miles, or 5 minutes per mile.
Jimmy Alpha says not long enough.
I'm at 2.3 miles now. I have to be a certain speed. And my watch died. I don't know how long I've been going. Ugh. Wait, did I?
Loyoyev says go for 4.
Okay. I'm about
Jimmy
13
Alpha says you have to stall, so go to 10 miles.
No. You crazy, dude. I can barely do 2.
Lady Stiletto says keep going.
Yeah, there's a timer on here. I just realized it. I normally keep track of the distance on here and keep track of the
NYC
time.
TV says did you saw my unboxing stream?
A little bit, yeah.
Loyoyev says 12 seems reasonable.
No. I'm at almost 14 minutes now, and we're at how many miles? 2.5. I'm going a little bit slower now. Alright, 14 minutes, 20 seconds. Oh man. I'm gonna be sore tomorrow, chat.
Loyoyev says do you have it set at a subtle incline, or are you going downhill?
I'm not sure. It's very cheap. Very, very cheap. Like, it's it cost me around $300, which doesn't sound cheap, but it's cheap. Literally from China, like literally from their manufacturer. Ugh. How many miles were that? Alright, 2.7 miles. We hit 15 minutes.
Jimmy Alpha says imagine exercise equipment not from China.
Lol. Alright. I need to rest. Oh man.
Jimmy Alpha says drink agua pee pee ga. Loyoyev says rest up young Andy, you did well.
Papiga. And anyone wants this?
Loyoyev says wow, this is so intimate. Perchester 11 says good job Andy. I'm proud of you. It took time to put the weight on, so it will take time to lose it.
Yeah. I mean, it felt easy putting on the weight, unfortunately. Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare.
Loyoyev says good times.
2007. Lol. A mature Raiden. I don't think they're mature anymore, right?
Cleo says nice mixtape.
They're not mature anymore, right? They're rated T for teen these days. Because I won't say it. They're trying to go for a teen audience. They don't give a shit about the adults anymore.
Perchester 11 says it took me 5 years to lose 100 pounds. NYC TV says classic CD.
100 pounds in 5 years.
Rochester 11 says pounds.
100 pounds in 5 years? Oh, okay. Do you do like the bike right here? How many miles if you did the bike? Like per week, if you did it per week. You did cardio, right? A lot of cardio. I need to clean this room so bad. My mom's coming back, unfortunately. So I have to clean it. It's a mess, chat. It's a mess.
Jimmy Appa says, oh no mama is coming back. GG.
Yeah.
NYC TV says, brew, I was in shocked when I set up Sony Cam. It's so wider than the GoPro.
This is my mom's bed, by the way. I have to definitely get rid of this and put it in my other room.
Rochester 11 says, no bike, little walking. Just watch my diet and 2 sodas a day water. The rest of the time. Jimmy Alpha says, brew.
You had 2 sodas a day, or you mean 2 soda waters a day? Your GoPro has a super wide angle option, actually. It's wider than the Sony. You have to switch it. Is that?
Rochester 11 says, 1 Mountain Dew, 1 Pepsi.
Oh, goddamn. I haven't had soda since London. But it was given to me. It's hard to like say no to a soda when someone gives you a soda. It's like being rude. I mean, you know, I don't like being rude. Unless they're giving me like something illegal, like crack or whatever. I said, fuck that. I'm not doing that shit. I ain't doing that shit. I don't care if I come off rude or that.
Jimmy Appa says, I cut diet soda and diet energy drinks.
Yeah, I don't do any
Kuningto America says, what if they give you Coke?
I have
CM
GERD.
NYC TV says, but the Sony quality is a beast, is not dark quality like the GoPro.
Of course. But you have to switch it to 30 FPS if you're at nighttime, by the way. I have GERD, so any carbonated drinks hurts me, basically. It will progress the...
Rochester
GERD.
11 says, I'm losing weight, even though I'm in a wheelchair all day, because of the Ozempic.
Yeah, I know what you mean. GERD is not. I mean, I have GERD. I don't like it. I got GERD because I had too much soda, and I had too much fried food. All my 20s, and pretty much at least half of my 30s, and that's why I got GERD. Too much fried food, too much soda.
Rochester 11 says, I haven't been able to walk since October 3rd.
Oof. Sorry to hear that. I mean, I wish I could say I know how you feel, but I don't. Are you able to feel anything in your legs? Cat.
Rochester 11 says yes.
Oh, okay. Is it getting better, you think? Or is it getting worse? I mean, I would not, I don't know. I would not be... Traveling the world for me is a big drug that I need to have. I would not be happy if I couldn't travel the world. I wasn't happy, actually, until I started traveling again. After I got my vaccine, I started traveling immediately. Immediately. I was basically stuck indoors for what 1.5 years, for the most part, until I got my vaccine. And my vaccine, first and second, to make sure I got full protection. Full protection, chat. Full protection. Then I got the booster. I mean, it helped a little bit.
Jimmy Appa says, imagine getting vaccinated, cat paw.
I didn't get the second booster though. I really want to, but the first booster got me really sick. I was about to go to the hospital for it, but I might have to eventually get the newest booster.
CM NYCTV says, see you later, Andy. Perchester11 says, took time for the feeling to come back. My leg is getting better. I have an appointment on Thursday. I'm hoping my doctor clears me to start the process to get my prosthetic.
Good.
Loyoyev says, by CM.
Bye, CM. Enjoy your podcast. Your daily podcast with Sentless Apprentice. What kind of content are we going to do in New York that's for free, chat? Besides the food. Obviously, food is not free. We have to do 8 hours of content at minimum, usually. Between 6 and 8. Depends on the situation. And remember, like, I was...
Quio says park.
What's wrong? What's the matter with you?
Thank you for following Ljubljana. Park? What's at the park, though? I'll have to bring my camera.
Perchester11 says the doctor took the staples out too early, which caused the incision to split, so I have been healing that for freaking months. It was a major setback.
Oof. That sucks. I could bring my camera. I gotta take photos of CM anyways, and I can take photos of the people, maybe people at park, like random people or something. If I could sneak a street photo of randoms. Basically, I'm photo sniping like that. I'll be photo sniping. Maybe we could do that. That'll keep me busy.
Loyoyev says bodega content.
Bodega. We could look at. For photography.
Loyoyev says fuck your life.
Fuck your
Jimmy
life.
Alpha says sell booty in Europe.
I don't think my booty has any value to that market, if you know what I mean. I wish so. See, the corporation market don't like me. I have no value to the corporations.
Jimmy Appa says gay for pay is a thing.
If corporations don't want me, why would regular people want me? Lol. So the corporations don't give a shit about me. I have no value to give. As an artist, I have no value. My work is not actual.
Jimmy Appa says so. Who is going to buy your shirts?
I'm not the salesperson. The streamers that has viewers, like 100+ viewers, they're gonna sell their collaborative design on my store, basically, and that would bring in people to the store, and if they want to buy another shirt, like to upsell, like a generic design, that's how I would sell the generic design and make a little bit more, essentially. But I'm not the face of my brand, obviously. I might have to eventually hire a face, like a spokesperson or something, but that's gonna take time. I can't afford that right now.
Jimmy Alpha says thank God.
My face is not sellable, as you guys know. But yeah, that's the business model. I hope it works out, honestly, chat. It wouldn't work out if streamers don't give a shit about me or don't give a shit about selling t-shirts. That's the only way it won't work out. If I don't have their support to jump onto it, it won't work.
Jimmy Alpha says talk to Kong KEKW.
Not yet. I haven't talked to any streamers yet because I don't have a foundation set in stone. Like, I don't have the specific bullet points of what they should expect from me. I have to set that up. I'm almost done though. Almost done.
Jimmy Alpha says hurry up.
But it is a good opportunity for smaller streamers smaller streamers with 100 plus viewers could make a little bit extra cash. It won't be a ton of cash, obviously. Like, if you compare me to a sponsor like HelloFresh, HelloFresh is
Jimmy Appa says quit wasting time watching Booba.
HelloFresh on their sponsorships. They pay, I think, $100 or about $150 per subscription, and that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I can't afford to pay, obviously, a streamer $150 per shirt they sell. Obviously not. That's not gonna happen. Maybe if they sold 100 shirts, then I could pay them $150. But that's 100 shirts. It's a little bit more difficult if you have 100 viewers. You're not gonna get every viewer to buy. So it might not be a lot of money. If I got Khan into this, he's gonna probably reveal all the numbers. I mean, I can't. I mean, technically, there's gonna be a contract, but he's gonna probably tell people. It might not be the most appealing numbers if you compare me to like big companies. Obviously, big companies that has millions of dollars. I don't have millions of dollars in the bank, obviously, so I can't front a lot of money, and it won't be impressive to certain streamers. Maybe Khan won't be interested because I can't give a ton of money. Probably, I don't know. Like, it might be a number that he'll feel insulted. I can't pronounce words. Who knows? I'll probably approach other streamers who are a little bit smaller than Khan. Khan's like 200, 300 now, viewers average. We'll see how it works out. We'll see. I just found out more information last night where I researched suppliers because I have to use third-party suppliers when I have customers outside the U.S. So if it's outside the U.S., I can't press those shirts. I could press those shirts, but the shipping will cost me.
Jimmy Appa says you gotta beat the Vietnam shirt companies LUL.
Unfortunately.
Loyoyev says if a streamer averaged 450 viewers out 450 of them, how many sales would you expect?
I would expect at least 5 to 10%. It's a decent number. It depends on the streamer's community relationship with the streamer. If it's a good tight-knit community, they're gonna support the streamer, obviously. A t-shirt doesn't cost too much, at least for my shirts. My generic designs gonna cost $25 a shirt, but if you're talking about shirts, collaborative designs, it varies like on the
Jimmy
agreement.
Appa says I don't buy merch.
It varies on the agreement you have with the talent you're working with. So they might want a bigger cut. So if they want a bigger cut, we have to increase the price, to the end user, customers and stuff. So it could be $30, could be $34 a shirt. It depends on the streamer. If they're a bigger streamer, they're gonna want a bigger cut, so I have to increase the price. So it's like a sliding scale, basically. But there's going to be a base rate. I mean, I would recommend a collaborative design shirt, which should start at least $30 a shirt. But they're limited time shirts. They're not going to be permanent in your collection. Did I lose connection? I heard my computer did a notification or something. On my phone. No, we're still here.
Loyoyev says, what's the most important part of a piece of merch to you?
What do you mean? What do you mean piece of... What's the most important part? You mean the design? I assume the design is the most important part. My shirts are gonna be... It's gonna be like heavy cotton, 100% cotton, and it's gonna be like heavy. That's gonna be like the typical.
Jimmy Appa says just black and white shirts.
No, not black and white. The collaborative design is gonna be in full color.
Loyoyev says Subma cotton. Perchester11 says as long as the fabric is soft and not scratchy. My boyfriend says Warcraft. Jimmy Alpha says I like soft shirts.
What's up, me boyfriend? I think, it depends on what you mean by scratchy. I like heavier shirts, like heavy cotton. So I don't know. I don't know if it's like scratchy or not. It might be soft. But I like heavy, because if the heavier it feels for me, the higher quality it feels.
My boyfriend says Jimmy.
Now the soft ones for me, it feels more cheap. I don't want it to feel cheap because I have to charge cheaper.
Jimmy Alpha says soft to touch LUL.
Yeah. The soft ones normally there's a light fabric, so it's less threads, and that means it costs cheaper for me to do, but the customer's gonna expect a cheaper price too. Usually depends. It depends.
Perchester11 says, are they going to be shanked? Jimmy Alpha says you sound like my boomer boss.
Shanked? What do you mean shanked? You mean shrinked? Boomer boss? What do you mean? What's a boomer boss? I'm not boomer. I'm a millennial, mister. Millennial.
Jimmy Alpha says he likes thick shirts because he is fat.
No. The shirts I have...
Perchester11 says pre-shrunk.
I'm not sure. I don't have the specs in front of me.
Loyoyev says, do you think your designs would attract a wide range of ages?
It depends on the streamer.
Perchester11 says, rude Jimmy. My boyfriend says, are you calling Warcraft fat?
The shirts what you guys see me wear, if I had muscles, you could be considered muscle
Jimmy
shirts
Alpha
too.
says that's what my boss said himself.
Huh? Lol. But what was I saying? I'm not sure if the pre-shrunk. The specs are on the website. I have to check. I have to check. It's not public yet. It's gonna launch end of June. That's the plan. Designs. Designs are focused on streaming as a whole, the streaming culture. So I might have some Pepe designs, unique Pepe designs, not copy and pasta Pepe designs, and gonna have some word designs because that's what I could design myself without hiring a designer. Pepe word designs. Some other ideas I don't want to ruin right now because some good ideas I think you guys will like. At least I have lined up. Yeah. Those are generic designs. Those I am in control of mostly. Collaborative designs depends on the streamer because I'll be working with the streamer and looking at their brand.
Perchester11 says make sure they are or advised to order a larger size cause cotton shrinks.
Yeah, they do. It varies on the buyer, obviously. I think they do shrink. I did wash my shirt that I designed, and they do shrink a little bit, not a lot, a little bit. I want to go to Boston, chat.
Perchester11 says personally I don't like heavy tees.
I know what you mean. I have some white shirts, but I don't like the white light fabric shirts. I just don't like to have too much different stock in the house. Right now, I just want to have one stock.
Loyoyev says we need streamers, clout to make sales. Whose would be the first target?
I can't tell you that, obviously. I have to talk to them and approach them myself. And I have to have the contract ready to go. I haven't built the contract yet. I have to have an NDA clause.
What's wrong? What's the matter with you?
Thank you for following, Mr. Beast. Love your channel. I have to have an
Jimmy
NDA.
Alpha says slacker.
I have to have an NDA clause onto the contract. I have to have a lot of different clauses. I haven't really made a contract yet, but they have to follow specific contract and sign for it. And
Loyalio
sign.
says, just do good all handshake agreement.
I don't trust U.S. agreements like that, honestly. I don't trust it. Yeah, I don't trust it. Usually, NDA contracts would protect you from like when you leak information, and then when you leak the information.
My boyfriend says Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. When you leak information and you have an NDA clause, you could be held liable for like damages, which for me is reasonable. Reasonable, chat. Reasonable.
Perchester11 says, recently the hubby and I learned the hard way to get everything in writing.
Yeah, me too. I learned that the hard way too, actually, years ago. Learned the hard way. I think I lost like $6,000 from not having it in writing. $6,000. $6,000. I hate myself for not getting it in writing.
Loyalio says, who scammed you?
I can't reveal that information. If we met in person, I'll tell you.
Jimmy Alpha says, yeah, probably checking your mail would help with that too.
I lost $200 from that. I lost $6,000 from not writing the contract and then signing the contract and making them sign the contract. I lost $6,000. And then yes, I lost $200 from the fine. Lol. Should I sell my live view chat? I could probably get how much money I could get out of it. Should I sell it? Maybe I could probably get $600 out of it. I barely used it. See, it retails for $999. Mine's barely used. Barely used, chat. Barely used.
Loyalio says, sell it for 1K.
No one
Jimmy
knows
Alpha
that.
says, I could use a spare one, cat paw.
You have the Pro, don't you? Lol. Ugh. Are we gonna rate
My
it?
boyfriend says, can we get viewer discount?
No. You got the retail price for the live view is $999. I barely used mine. I probably used it for like 100 hours maybe, or 50 hours. Mess!
Restreambot says, YouTube, Stinka Carnival, Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson. How you doing? Hey, you want to buy my live view? I don't need it. I got two bella boxes. One's not in good shape, but one's okay shape. And I have another Jetson. I could build another one.
Filmacion GDP says, depends on what y'all willing to do for the discount.
I'll sell you my live view, barely used, $600. Barely used. I don't need it.
My boyfriend says, do you have many YouTube viewers?
No, I don't.
Perchester11 says, our property manager told us not to worry about paying the late fee on our rent. No, the property owner wants 6 months worth.
Stinky
We told the
Carnival.
property owner what the property manager said, and he didn't care.
Stinky,
Filmacion GDP says, Mr. Anderson.
Stinky Carnival is Stinky on Twitch. He's a Twitch partner. He's just trolling on my YouTube. Lololol.
Loyalio says he has a lot 0-minute cool downtime on YouTube comments.
Yeah, there's a
Loyalio says 30 minutes.
There's a slow-mo. No, it's not 30 minutes. It's like, well, how long? 60 seconds, right? Our property manager told us not to worry about paying the late fee on our rent. No, the property owner wants 6 months. No, now...
My boyfriend says, can YouTube viewers see Twitch comments? Restreambot says,
Yeah,
YouTube,
they can.
Stinka Carnival face blue wide eyes.
They can, yeah. White eyes! Yeah, Stinky is he's a streamer I usually watch, but he doesn't stream anymore, unfortunately. He also retired in a way, sort of. But he's one of the really funny ones I enjoy watching. Everyone's retiring, Stinky, not just you. Replacement just retired from IRL. I mean, obviously John SF retired a long time ago, like 6 months ago or something. Who else retired? Someone else retired.
My boyfriend says, does Ness still stream?
Yeah, he still streams. I mean, but he has a part-time job.
Jimmy Appa says everyone is getting real jobs, LUL.
I mean, Watchglow obviously retired over a year ago now. Who else retired recently? LOL. Oh, Jay Streezy retired. And Dave Dasher, he's like a part-time streamer now. He does once-a-week streams now.
Loyoyev says Jake and Bake needs to retire.
No,
Rochester11 says our property owner is a pompous ass. Restreambot says YouTube, stink a carnival sheesh.
Sheesh, I
My
know.
boyfriend says, where's Im Jasmine?
She 100% left because it was too toxic for her. Understandably. I don't want to be mean. So I'm not going to say too much. But it's more of a community management reason. Basically. In my opinion. Community management reason.
My boyfriend says, is she a mother now? Rochester11 says, WotCG Glow retired.
Yeah, Glow
Filmacian
retired.
GDP says, understandable. Rochester11 says, watch.
Yeah, Watch Glow retired like over a year ago. It was December. I was with her on her final stream. She came back for one stream, but that was not a real comeback. It was just like a random stream she did while she was drunk. Lol. But yeah, I was with her in New York City. That was her final stream. Unofficially, she didn't do it intentionally as her final stream. It just became her final stream. And she was really good.
Rochester11 says, I miss her.
Yeah, she was really good
Loyoyev
streamer.
says, you've been on People's final stream a lot, Andy.
I know. I mean, I was with her in person. That's what I mean. I wasn't with other people on their final streams. Well, actually, maybe if you look at what's his name, the Filipino from Philadelphia IRL streamer, Alfredo. I was with him.
Jimmy Appa says, let her cook.
I was with him before he retired from streaming too. I don't know if he sold his live view. I'm pretty sure he sold his live view.
Loyoyev says, Frito, yup.
Yeah, Frito. He retired. Oh my god. I'm retiring everyone.
Rochester11 says, did I miss the tacos?
Yes. I had one taco and one burrito. I was trying to be creative.
Loyoyev says, the Andy curse.
I
My
guess.
boyfriend says, Young will not retire. Loyoyev says, LOL.
I think Young is a full-time worker. That's probably why. So if you get into streaming and you have a full-time job and you keep your full-time job and you're balancing both the full-time job and streaming and
Restreambot says, YouTube, stink a carnival hand orange covering eyes.
and you're fine, then you're fine. Like I am a full-time worker.
Jimmy Appa says it's okay, just wait for the Gen Z IRL streamers and the cycle will repeat KEKW.
Okay, get away. My train of thought.
My boyfriend says imagine Young getting a full-time job.
No, I'm pretty sure he works at a restaurant, right? That's what I heard. I don't watch him. I don't watch him at all. I watch him when he's on with Coco, because I'm a big fan of Coco, because she's super cringe and funny. She's actually funny.
Loyoyev says true. The landscape is changing, making way for new streamers.
I don't know about
Filmacian
that.
GDP says he's trying to talk, but damn TTS.
I don't know about that. Gen Z
Loyoyev says Coco is fire.
they can't afford IRL streaming full time, unfortunately. They can't afford it. So Gen Z at best, they're become like a variety streamer, and if they're really good at variety streaming, they get good numbers, they'll do IRL.
Jimmy Appa says Gen Z will just be phone streamers.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, Bellabox is
My
fine
boyfriend
too.
says Gen Z TikTokers.
Yeah, TikTokers. Yeah, but TikTokers don't really need IRL. They have like they could get 100,000 followers on TikTok so easily these days. Easily, chat. 100K, easy.
Rochester11 says Twitch needs to promote IRL more.
They're not. They're promoting just chatting, like desktop IRL. Snooze Fighting, congratulate him. He has 100K subscribers on YouTube. He probably is getting a plaque very soon right now. He has 100K subscribers on YouTube. Snooze Fighting. He's from Simp Mafia. Simp Mafia member. 100K subs. Hard work. Hard work pays off, chat. 100K subs. It's crazy. His content is not like 100% IRL all the time. He does mostly just chase content, like with like chase, high-speed chases. That's his content on YouTube. And sometimes.
My boyfriend says, "Can you fake YouTube subs?"
No. YouTube puts a lot more money into like placing that. They wouldn't send you a plaque. They have to like literally design
My boyfriend
a plaque.
says, like in Twitch.
No. Twitch doesn't have plaques when you meet a milestone. YouTube sends out a plaque to your house, makes a custom made to
Jimmy
your
Alpha
name.
says, "Imagine Andy making YouTube videos or shorts."
Wait, I don't speak properly. I mean, I do make shorts actually on this channel on YouTube. I do shorts. TikToks. Don't forget exclamation point S. I think it's an S. Exclamation point S. S. There we go. Chefy J on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
Perchester 11 says, "I'm too old for TikTok, lol." I
don't watch it. I can't. I'm also too old. It's just too much. It's too much for me, Chad. All right, I have to go because I have to do work. I mean, I want to keep talking to you, but there's a lot of work I need to get done. Cat sneaked into the room. What are you doing? Get out of there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Out.
Jimmy Alpha says, "Work is code for fap."
Why do you want to be in this room so bad? Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ugh. There we go. Okay. Alright, we're gonna raid. We're raiding. Oh, a date night in. I haven't seen her in a while. Live.
Perchester 11 says, "Can we see your office?"
No, it's a lot of leakable stuff in my office, in my bedroom / office. My name, my legal name, all that shit is out on this room, all over the room. Everything is leakable on in this room. Are we back? I may do an extra stream. I don't know, on Thursday before I go to New York on Friday. Okay, chat.
Perchester 11 says, "Wait, your name isn't Warcraft Andy."
People call me that. It's a good nickname. Oh, wait, is it raid 1? Raid 1. But yeah, I have a nickname called Warcraft Andy.
Almacian GDP says, "Later, Andy."
Andy. I might do a Jersey stream, like a short one, at nighttime. A nighttime Jersey stream, Thursday. Might do Uber Eats, actually, on Thursday. Just to get some extra cash for New York. And then we'll do New York stream on Friday, okay, chat? Join on the raid, okay? Because I need to look cool. Lol. Lol. Alright, chat? I'll see you Thursday.
Perchester 11 says, "Bye."
And Friday.
Almacian GDP says, "Yeah."
Yep. See you in the next chat. She's cool. She's from Florida. She's East Coast based, and she's a good cook.
Kuya says, "Later, cool guy."
Join on the raid. She's super cool.